Hi guys, hello, welcome back. So we're watching Summertime Rendering episode 7. This episode is called Enemy, and last week we had a very nice ending. There was something, and someone mentioned how like that's all that Tsubaru in ReZero wants to do. Like finally Shinpei was able to speak to someone. He was finally able to express to the girl as well as the older man there that he is a time traveler. And you see the relief in his face when he was able to express that. Like, and like I said, like he doesn't have anything keeping him from saying that. But that's not something you can necessarily blurt out and expect people to believe or expect for people to fully aid you. Like, it's just not something that people can easily wrap their head around. So he was able to see someone that was able to come to that deduction herself, which means that she already put a lot of pieces together and was able to be like, is that the case? And she asked very seriously, like, is that the case? And he was like, the relief and how, oh my god, it was so cute. It was like such a moment of just happiness and relief in this pretty hectic and dreary story. So that was so nice. That was really nice. So following all that, let's see how this loop plays out, considering the differences, as well as they started to introduce us to Ushio in this loop. So I don't know, like I said, if this was how it played out for every loop and then they're only showing us this time around, or if that's a new development. But I don't think it's a new development. I think that's always happened. They're just finally showing us. So yeah, let's see what happens, because things got pretty hectic 2 episodes ago. Have you met my younger... Wait, what? Wait, it most likely wasn't me that... Hold on. But it most likely wasn't me that made the reveal? Made the reveal? What do they mean by the reveal? That must be like a translation discrepancy. Because I'm not sure what they mean by that. Oh! That's what I was thinking, but I'm like, no! There's 2 of them! They're twins? That's literally... Wait, no, but Ryunosuke, I thought Ryunosuke died. Maybe she has like 2 personalities. No! What? Well, considering this show with all the spirits and stuff, who knows? Maybe he's still around. Like, oh, well, this is super interesting. What? Explain, please. There's 2 of you. I don't know. Maybe the brother, like, I don't know. Oh, really? Are you serious? Hey, old man, I want to know your story. I believe that. Specifically him. He has gloves on. That's just so cute. This is the type of stuff in anime that I'm just obsessed with. The consideration, or especially what they show often with the guys, like the gentlemanliness. I don't know what it is, but really, like, it's just so cute. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. It's probably Mad Hat though, so. Maybe there's someone else that's like watching him. All of his time loops. I feel like there might be someone with another ability. There might be a connection to Ushio too. Oh, that's a fair deduction. Do you see? Yo, imagine she becomes friends with... Imagine she has a shadow that she became boys with. Maybe Yunosuke took over the... Bro, I'm just out here thinking so, like, supernaturally. Bro! She said, my brother, Yunosuke. But I feel like the brother died. And we know that copies can be made, so seeing a doppelganger is not the craziest thing. Yo, imagine you can make friends with one of... Because if you notice, Ushio is lost her memory. Like, I don't know, what if you can... What if something happened, she became, like, close with her... I don't know. Let's see. Y'all know I like to play detective. He ain't got... Okay, you really blabbed your mouth, sir, didn't you? That's because he doesn't have Hizuru's memories. Right, so she tells him everything. He, but they keep saying he. Keep saying he. I feel like maybe the brother is took over maybe her doppelganger. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I knew it. I'm like, that little girl's probably the boss of all of them. I knew it. The way she is, she doesn't have to try and do... Okay, hold on. The way these shadows are acting as if these scorches make any sense. Like, is there no way to clean that up? I suspected that, but I don't think that's what it is. I suspected the dual personality, but like, is that her then? What was she listening to on the phone? Wasn't she talking to her on the phone? Or was she listening to a recording? Maybe she was listening... Maybe her body was listening to a recording. And maybe she switches it up with her brother. Bro. I cannot wait to find out, but like... Oh, that's what the hit was on the ground. Okay. Can we talk about how they seem to care? It makes sense if they're in the bodies, they have the memories and everything still. Even the little girl was like, Mama. He's literally there. He's actually there. He takes over his sister's body. What is this? Oh, he can see ahead. Okay, so she's able to see ahead. But I mean, hold on. It's true she doesn't die, but now like that's as long as that's not a doppelganger. If that's really her body, then she doesn't die today. Twin brother. She's actually crying. You can see that the real human emotions are there. Or is she messing with her right now? Strangle marks. Uh-huh. Someone's behind the scenes really making sure that the strangles and stuff don't come out. Uh-huh. Are you with that traitor? I feel like they're talking about Ushio. So they already know as of now Ushio's a traitor, I guess. No! Yo! No! She's stronger. She's definitely a different kind. Yeah, the brother's in her body. Like, he takes over. Are those flipping? Really? They got drills and... Maybe not. It could be a trick. Could be a trick. Oh. Oh, really? That's good to know, because after you unleash that light to copy me, you'll be unable to move. Remember how Shinpei got copied in this house? I don't know how long it took her to move. Actually, she was standing there talking for some time. But after she left. Oh, or did someone come to get her? Oh no, there was a shadow behind, I think, and I think that shadow got her. Right. Bro, the way it coughed. Bro, it left. How are you gonna say how boring and then flee for your life? How does that make sense? Plan B. Plan B, bitches. Plan B! Get it, bro, let's get it. Damn, that is not enough. Y'all should have just had a grenade. Can you set it on fire? Dang, really? How are you shooting at the ground? How? Why don't you get something better than that? That is not the right weapon. Plan B, we got Shinpei in the building. Oh my god. Woo! Ah! What if she turns into shadow though? Can she turn into a shadow if you have her like this? Ooh, I'm scared. What if you can get hurt right now? Ooh, that's fire. Really? It can't like rip it off? 3 spots. No way! No flipping way! That's what those are for! That's why he has nails. Oh, that makes sense. Guys, don't play with this. I feel like this little one has a bit more under... Can we shoot a few more nails? For real. What does that mean? It looks like y'all are making the end. Why? So I'm leaving. Yo, you know what'd be crazy? Imagine the shadow, once you take over the body, it becomes like your family, so you kill them all to take them with you. That's why they always end up killing the family. They kill the family to take them with them as family. And so that's why, you know, the husband still got so angry when the woman was being killed. That's why she still cried when her parents were killed, because I think there is a bond of family there still. When all those shadows grow as family, they are family. Does that make sense? So she's like, I'm taking my family and going. But I think they're all the original selves, maybe altered. Human was killed by a shadow, yes. So now I'm them. I see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's a copy though now. Just kind of with ulterior motives, but I'm the same person. I want my family. That's why they kill their family. Her eyes changed. Oh! Yes, this is the most intriguing part for me. I feel like once they become a shadow, yeah, they're a shadow, but they want to turn the other members into a shadow because that's their family genuinely. And they're like, they have all the memories, all the feelings like, Mom. And after you're like, I want you to become like me. I want us to be together fully once again and reunite. So I'll turn you guys into shadows too. And you guys are the same people, just with like the shadow aspect. And now you guys can all go together. Like, if not, then if they don't kill the rest of the family and turn the rest of them into shadows, they're always going to be divided. They're just not going to be the same, and they just can't move forward together. That's crazy. But like now it's a question of why did they kill the first person at all? Like I feel like the first person is the most important. So why was Ushio killed? Why was Shiori killed? Why were those first members in those families turned into shadows at all? Why were they targeted by shadows at all? Because I feel like once you get to the bottom of that, I feel like the rest of the members is like really just because we're family and I just wanted you with me. But it's a matter of why were those people targeted by shadows in the first place? He gives ideas? She's switching real quick. Really? So it's a hair thing? I noticed the hair changed, but I'm like, oh, really? So yeah, that was at the festival. It was Ryunosuke. Mio either. Mio's still here. Can you look at me? It's pretty deep. That's pretty deep, honestly. It is the same person. It literally is a copy, just they now have a slight ulterior motive. This reminds me of something else, I think. Oh, it was a TV show! What was it called again? If I remember what it is, I'll put it right there. Basically what it is that a lot of people, there were people that were buried, and I think there was an experiment that happened, and those people came back to life. So they, came from the ground and they came back to life, and they're the same person, but they're dead. So there are still issues with them. For example, they can't leave a certain perimeter or else their nose starts bleeding and they'll die. So like, they're still not okay, but they came back from the dead. However, there were some people that died. No, sorry, how should I say? For example, there was a woman, there was a man, okay? He's a police officer. And his wife came back from the dead. And of course he was like, what the hell? Like, what are you? And then after he gets to the bottom of it, and then he's like, then there was someone else for some reason that tried to kill all of them. And then they're just like, what the hell is their back? Like, why are you trying to kill them? Why are you trying to kill them? And then it was actually someone that died. And after they died, they come back to life, and their mission, they're the same person. They have the same feelings. They, whatever, except they have like a mission in their head. And that mission is to kill those people that came back to life. And I don't want to give too much, but it's just interesting because that's actually really the same as what I watched in that regard. It's the same person. Like, they died, but they came back to life, but there's something in their head, no matter what, that is the mission that has to be done. Like, they have to do it. That's literally, but they're the same person. That's crazy. Sorry. I'd like if they explained more the Ryunosuke thing. I'm scared. Something's different. Oh, maybe it's not. Wait, maybe she's actually just cooking. Because you weren't there. See, I knew it! I was like, oh! You weren't there, so she tried making food. So wow, that goes to show another thing you gotta be careful of. Things can change not just because of actions you deliberately do to make them change them, but because life is different depending. So like everything that's happened, unlike before, now you're like looking a little bit more serious, a little bit more down as a result of all these loops and everything weighing on your mind. And someone that cares about you can see that and want to take... Wow, so there's just a lot more to think about. You're so cute, Shippei. I'm crushing on this man. He's so cute. He's not even a whole man. What am I saying? But he's really cute. I love his design. Y'all already know. And he can cook. Woo! Bro, what if that really was a shadow? Imagine. They can act. No. What was I see? Wait, what? Oh, I'm scared. Oh! Oh my god. Talk about another change. Wait, but why'd she pull up this time? See? So was it a new development as a whole then? Because they didn't do anything different in regards to her. They didn't. She was walking on a beach and no one saw her and they didn't do anything differently there. So the fact that she pulls up has to do with that being a new development? Why would that be a new development though? What? Oh my god. This could be a really good thing though. Maybe they can really protect her and prevent a lot of things from happening early on now that she's here already, I guess. Memento. Maybe it has to do with the shell. So yeah. Okay, so this is a very, very interesting episode, seeing the whole thing with Yunosuke, like her brother Yunosuke. That whole concept, I still want more about it. The only thing I could think of is like his spirit just lingers, latches onto her, and then they share a host. That's all I could think of, because if he died 14 years ago, that's the only thing I can understand happened. Learning about the shadows, I should have thought of that before, but I didn't really. How like they are copies. Part of me felt like they weren't. Part of me felt like it wasn't that deep, because you know when the cop got copied that one time and how she just relayed to him what he's supposed to be like or what he was supposed to do or something. So it just felt very surface level. Like I felt like they were acting. And I don't know, I really, really felt like they were just acting like they're previous. They're very conscious of them being a shadow. I felt like maybe, well, they are conscious of it, but I felt maybe the shadow really has its own personality, its own thing going, and then when they go in the body, a host, they act like the host. Even the memories, I didn't feel like they were particularly attached to the memories, but they know how the host felt about those memories, and so they would just act, you know? But the scene in this family with Shiori and the father and the mother, there were emotions that didn't need to be there. Like the father that seemed to have gotten really triggered when the mom was attacked. He didn't have to become triggered like that. Like it felt as though really like how a husband would feel if their wife was harmed. And Shiori, I also didn't feel like Shiori needed to become emotional in that situation. And if anything, I would have expected that Shiori's like, oh shit, we're under attack. And she just tries to whoop ass, but then she's mama, and like the eyes, she's actually crying. So like, that really opened up the idea that the shadow does become the host plus. And it shows how like Shiori did want the family, and she said it herself, I'm taking my family with me, like. So she became the shadow at first, I believe. Like I said, I really want to know why they get chosen in the first place. Kind of reminds me of Parasite. How Parasite hosts a body and just lives as is, lives as the person, lives as is, as they take over the brain and become, you know, the person that they hosted. However, you know, they are still the parasite, so they have core needs. They lack certain things, like they have attributes of the parasite, but they're still that person. Although that one's a little bit different, I find, because the parasite still is its own in a way. We can see that with Migi, how it doesn't just become a lump of flesh, it like was its own. But you know what I mean? Like they just try to live, like they just got into the body, and part of me wonders if the shadows like that, do they just rain down and then they come on a body, and then so now they're like, oh, I'm this person now and I have a motive, there's something that I know I need to do, but I want my family with me because I'm also Shiori and I love them. And so that was a very, very interesting thing to learn about in this episode, because it's not something I thought of before. But so now it comes down to Ushio, and they call her a traitor. They already call her a traitor, so it seems like from the get-go Ushio is a traitor from the moment she was born. She just wasn't with the Ish, like she just wasn't with them. I think she was very much reborn without the parts that would make her a shadow. It seems like what would make her a shadow, the mission, whatever it is, it seems like that didn't translate. So she's literally reborn, you know? Unfortunately, it's never going to be the exact same Ushio, like the flesh, the exact person, it won't be the same. But the exact person was actually copied. So I think that is actually 99% Ushio, like dead ass. Because the other shadow aspects were not instilled in her. And I think that's why they call her a shadow, a traitor. Because she was literally just reborn. Like, kind of like failed, if that makes sense. But I wonder if she can be awakened. So yeah, she's here. That's going to be quite interesting. But I'm sure it's going to allow him more opportunity to work around that. And I wonder what's going to happen with the copy, the Mio copy when they pull up. As well as the police officers. Anyways. I'm excited to see what happens next week, because this is crazy, but Shinpei, good luck, my dude. So I'll end it here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Leave your thoughts down below. No spoilers, please, and I'll see y'all again in my next video. So thank you, and bye.